You find me today moored here at Westport Lake. I'm going to take you for a little walk around the lake. There's a lot of different birds to be seen around here, and some that are not quite so common these days also. This lake is also used by anglers, and they bank fish here in the UK, and this is what is known as a fishing swim here in the UK. A little bit different than names across the world. Quite often in America it would be called your fishing spot. I don't actually fish as often as I used to. Funny, isn't it? Now I live on a boat on the water and it's there every day. But just look at these absolutely fantastic views you get when sitting down on the bank fishing. Well, it's time to get this walk underway. Let's have a good stroll around the lake. I'm going to completely circumnavigate the lake. And we'll see a lot of these. This is Canadian geese you can see on the footpath here in front of me. And here we have a couple of young moorhens darting across the pavement towards the grass. Well, I normally refer to these as town pigeons, but I think they're normally called feral pigeons actually. Well, this is quite a nice walk here under the weeping willows. The sun just about coming through their leaves. It's not particularly a sunny day though. And here we have more feral pigeons. These goslings here now are growing up quite quickly, with the parents of course on guard in the background. More goslings here. These look a little smaller than the other ones, so I guess they're a little younger. A later hatch, of course. It's very unusual to be able to get this close to a squirrel where it ran off, but it looks more like it wants to attack me. Well, behind these hedges here you can see that bank. I think it's reclamation of a brown site. You can see some bricks within the soil. I'm guessing it's all been cleared out. I'm only guessing because I can't remember what was there before. Never really looked across there before when I've come up this way. If the sound was still working on when I recorded all this, I didn't have to do this voiceover, you would have heard the machinery working in the background. This, of course, is another area for fishing. And we have a lovely view here across the lake from the far side. What you're looking across at the other side there, just beyond those trees, is where my boat is moored. Well, the mallard ducks did not want to say hello, did they? Oh, the poor moorhen here seems to have a bad leg. These logs and sort of branches you find stacked around making little hedgerows. I believe are for the bugs and the birds to get into, and the sort of minor animals. Probably hides mice and rats as well, though, unfortunately. We can see here another footpath running up round the back here. More logs and branches here, and there's another little footpath between those two hedgerows, look, a little overgrown. A little hard to see, there's a coot hiding down there in amongst the bushes. As I look across the lake here, gorgeous view. I do love the way the branches of the trees frame this picture. It makes it quite spectacular looking through. Well, we have a dog rose here. You've probably realised by now that this is a voiceover, and I put a little background music to it to help things along a little bit. For some reason, the sound didn't record on any of these clips. No idea why, but it seems to be working okay again now. You may be able to make out just about through the trees there. There's a family of swans. 2 adults and I think it's 5 cygnets. This is a slightly better view of the swans from around the corner, although the light is playing havoc with the camera with the light reflections. Well, this is a surprise. Look at the coots here with the babies. And I think baby coots are called cooties. Well, there's absolutely no shortage of Canadian geese around this lake. They're absolutely everywhere. Well, the sign here says, conservation area, no cycling. Well, I'm going to take a little look through, but I'm not going to go very far. It looks like there's a small stream here, look, running through. And there's some more coots. It's odd, I can travel for miles on the canals and never see a coot. When you seem to find 1 or 2, there seems to be a few in the area, just like there are here. I do love the wonderful feet that coots have. They're like feathers on their toes. I'm not sure what it is. I think he was trying to scare me off. Now looking in the stream, I can see what I assume is the mother coot with 2 cooties. These are a lot bigger than the ones we saw earlier. Now to continue my walk around the lake. The skies are starting to get dark, so I hope I make it all the way around before it rains. Well, I've now nearly completed the circumnavigation of the lake. I like to put that word in sometimes, being a boater. Well, there's another little small lake up here to our right, so I'm going to just go up over the bank and take a quick look at that also. That is, of course, if the geese will let me through. Well, I'm no ornithologist, but I believe these white geese here are called Emden geese. I could be wrong, of course. There's the odd spit of rain in the air now. I think a couple have just caught the camera lens also. Well, definitely time to start making my way back to the boat. There's definitely a few spots of rain in the air now, and it's quite a black cloud right above me, so it could come down at any moment. Well, it's not just a case of watching out for the geese and swans and ducks and everything else along here. It's watching out for what they've left behind on the footpath. And I think I'll cut back over the bank, back towards the main lake and the main footpath, back to the boats. There's rather a beautiful patch of oxeye daisies here. And this here is mint. I don't think it's a wild variety either. I think it's a cultivated variety. At first glance, I thought this was the red dead nettle, but I don't believe it is the red dead nettle. I don't know what it is, so if you know what it is, can you please leave it in the comments below? I certainly know that this is a stinging nettle. Once again, I'm not certain, but I think this is the common spotted orchid. Once again, if you know different, please let me know in the comments below. Well, it's definitely back to the boat time. It's raining now. Let's get back up this footpath as quickly as we can. Also, a big thank you goes out to all of you for watching, everybody for subscribing, and all you wonderful people out there that support the channel. I really appreciate it all. Don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe and hit the old bell notification button and all options. That way YouTube should inform you every time I upload a new video. Meanwhile, I'm back at the boat, and you can probably see the raindrops there on the canal. And this is me to say, thank you very much for watching. Trevor out.